I just set up streaming on YouTube. Probably going to be very boring. Not the greatest stream to start my YouTube journey out. But we're here at Gateway. We got Jeff H leading 61 laps. He's a whole lap ahead of everybody else at this present moment, maybe 2 laps ahead. I can't really tell exactly. We have the only way that we're going to have some close battles here is if we get another safety car. Maybe I should have had a scheduled halfway safety car just to even out the race a little bit. But nonetheless, this is ARL, America's Racing League on SimGrid. You can find us on SimGrid and come race with us. Oh, whoa, whoa! Looking a little close there. Who's he trying to get around here? Oh, Groove has bent it into the wall while we were sitting here talking about stuff. It's no use. It's stuck behind somebody. I just can't tell who it is. You get him? Nope, still haven't gotten around him. Is that Maddie? No. It's not Friday. It's Papa Bless. The number 23 car. That little hold up there has allowed Felix to close the gap on him a little bit. Now, it's no use. Didn't fix his car, I don't think, and I do not believe that his lap times are doing very well. Let's go and look. It's no use. His lap times are 27.3, 29, 27.5, 27.7. Now, compare that to our leader, Jeff H., who is doing 26s non-stop. Low 27s and 26s. So, it's no use, is being held back by that broken wing, or his setup is a little bit more safer because he doesn't really have, low 27s, but he had a 30 and 29. This is where he crashed a little bit. And ever since he crashed, it's been mid 27s at best. He's losing about a half a second every lap. That's a lot of laps. We've got 200 laps to do. It's no use, should have fixed that car. Well, he just turned to 27.1 and a 20. What? Just as we were talking about that, he turns to 26.9. Still does not beat Jeff's 26.8 fastest lap. So maybe he did fix that car. He's just trying to get back into the groove of things. He has now 14 seconds on to Jeff. Is Jeff in? No, Jeff is not in the pits. Jeff got slowed up by lap traffic, I believe. Whoa! Papa Bless back into the wall because of it's no use. Come around. Wonder what that was. Wonder if that's going to be some type of complaint. I don't know. Oh, Papa Bless having troubles again. He was just in the pits for like 5 minutes, went down like 15 laps. Yeah, Papa Bless is way down the order. Is he gonna get that car into the pit? Or is he just gonna run it? Ball coming out of the pits again. Oh! Dang! Stop on track. Make the safety car come out. Make the safety car come out. The safety car's still not coming out. Why not? That's a big hit. There it goes. Safety car is moving. This is going to neutralize the race a little bit. No, it's not! Thought it was. What in the hell? Anyway, I think yep, I'm live on YouTube. And this is ARL, America's Racing League. Sorry for such a boring stream tonight. Oh, the safety car is out. What the heck? Sometimes this game. Alright, so that's going to neutralize us a little bit. Everybody's going to catch up to that safety car. I wish that the safety car allowed you to take all of the lap traffic and unlap it. Everybody just unlap themselves. You know, at least a lap or two. There's so many people are down laps, you know. I mean, fourth place is down multiple laps. But we got second place. Merchant is catching up a little bit. Chef H is going to be in control of this race. Well, whatever you want to say. It's no use. He's got 3 lappers between him. Felix is taking advantage of the safety car and filled up. Matty Ice in 4th place is right behind Jeff H. Lee Sir right behind him, so we got Matty Ice and Lee Sir right next to each other. But let's take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We got soap, so International Product Specialty. What is that? Soap International Specialty Products. And that is Dan Shea's company. He is helping us out with some of the costs associated with running servers and stuff like that. We've got BPG Wheels. They have donated some wheels for us in the past for prizes. We're going to need to watch these two on restart. Matty Ice is taking off. Oh, he's trying to block somebody there. Leeser blocking. Is he going to get around Matty Ice? He does look like he's going to get around Matty Ice. He does. I do not know who he's blocking. It's no use caught up in the middle of all this stuff. It's Groove in the yellow car. Okay. Chef H, running away with it again. It's no use, needs to get around some of this lap traffic to even think about putting the pressure on Jeff H. Right? Yeah, I know. Here's our co-host for tonight, Cleo. Look, where do our race cars go? It's no use still in some lap traffic here. But they are putting on the pressure here. They're trying to unlap themselves. Oh, I am so sorry, second place merchant. Every time I'm on your screen, you seem to bend it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we can go back to our announcing our sponsors. We got Soap International Specialty Products, BPG Wheels, Trangi's Designs. He has designed many of the car liveries that you see out here, or don't see tonight, since I do not know why I don't have the liveries loaded up. Mine is showing, but nobody else's. We got Security Solutions, which is out of the Pacific Northwest. They are helping us with server fees as well, with Empire servers and running our Paxos servers over there, our Automobile S2 servers. And then you can find us on SimGrid. Look up America's Racing League on SimGrid and Discord. We also have a new website that I need to put stuff on so that you have quick links to SimGrid and Discord and all of our social media channels. I think I need to do that really soon. I've got a little bit of a wall in work right now, so. But it's no use. Has made his way around that lap traffic, but he's got 5 seconds to make up to Jeff H here. And somebody is off to the side of the road. Papa Bless again, who looks like he got into groove, possibly. So, aside from Automobilista 2, or the INDYCAR series at that, we do have an IMSA series that we are running. Season 3 should be starting by the end of the month, at least. That's going to be the European takeover of IMSA. We're going to drive... What tracks are we driving? We're driving... let's go to the announcements. So, for Season 3 of IMSA, we are going to be running Round 1 Barcelona, Round 2 at the Nürburgring, at the Grand Prix circuit, not the whole ring. Oh, we lost the second, we lost somebody. Who was that? Groove, we lost Groove. We, sir, in second place are still just moving right along. Matty Ice in the pits. Fill up. Get some tires. He did not put a full tank in. 58.8 liters. What kind of strategy is that? We still have a lot of laps left. So, our IMSA European takeover. Let me go ahead and just save that. And then we're going to save this. Got some more lap traffic coming up. We have many ice. And Friday. It's no use coming up on them. He's going to have to safely get around them. Third place Felix is a half a lap behind. We sure a whole entire lap behind that. Alright, we're going to take a break from this. I'm going to show you America's Racing League on SimGrid. You can see here, I've got a bunch of tags open. Alright, so here's America's Racing League. On SimGrid, you can see some events that we have coming up. This is a pre-qualifying event for, this is for ACC. This is our console events. Our ACC console is still going extremely strong. We are not doing ACC on the PC anymore though. We have moved on to LMU. So here's our Formula USA series. Here's our ARL LMU Sprint series. Sunday Multi-Class Championship, ACC, that's a console, LMU. Here's our big Sunday grid, LM GT3 cars. This is pretty fun racing they got going on here. I have yet to join it, but I'm going to try to join it as soon as I get back home. Here's our IMSA Championship season, which is coming to a close next week. Second season will be finalizing next Tuesday. And then 2 Tuesdays after that, we will be running our European takeover, which is not on here yet. And then here is our AMS2 summer party. This is going to be a Daytona 2.5 hour 2.5 hour endurance and 24-hour endurance. That might be adjusted I want to make it a 24-hour time period. Sounds like we have Jeff H with a loss of a wheel, but he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Oh man, Jeff H lost a wheel. I heard it slow down. Pit car or safety car is heading out, but Jeff H, that is going to hurt him. I wish I had replay to where I could go back a little bit and see what happened to him. I think he just got into the wall by himself, or there was some lap traffic involved. We'll have to see in the replay. Lap 104. Jeff H is now dropped down to third. I think that's all the more that he's probably going to drop down, but he's going to drop down laps here. I think It's No Use has passed him twice. Oh, is he going to make it out before the pace car? I think he's going to be able to go all around. Do it, Jeff. Get past the pace car. Unlap yourself. There you go. Go. Is it not allowing him to go? Oh. What? What was that?
I have no idea why he did that. I was just following instructions from the game.
Well, that was odd. I was on your screen.
Yeah, I have no idea why he did that. It was telling me to follow the safety car and to get in line, and yeah.
I think in that situation though, you could have went ahead of the safety car and looped back around.
It was giving me a countdown. I was going to get a penalty.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I tried to, but yeah. Sorry.
Well, at least It's No Use is going to get his car repaired here, and he is going to stay in second, and so he's going to stay in second. Felix, buddy, you're having a good race. This is going back to racing. Jeff H still has a whole entire lap to make up. He's got clear air and a full tank of gas. So It's No Use. He's got a full tank of gas as well. And he is not going to let Jeff H get too far away. 28 seconds down on It's No Use, so that means It's No Use is a lap down from Felix. And H is a lap down from that. And a lap down from that at least. Everybody's on different laps. There's barely anybody on the same lap. And then Papa Bless is way down there. Let's see what kind of lap. Papa Bless is on lap 89. And we're on 111. Papa Bless is 21 laps down. That's crazy. Felix just needs to not go in the wall. I don't think he's going to have a good race. Second place is looking like he's got a banged up wing or something. Yeah. We're down to 88 laps left, guys. Nice clean blue flag pass there. And Felix and Weiser. It's no use looking to make the moves. What kind of hits or what kind of time is Felix running? 27.8, 27.5. And It's No Use is running low 27s. So It's No Use can catch Felix. As long as he gets around this lap traffic smoothly. Everybody's all kind of bunched up, but all on different laps. Paul's going to dive out of the way for Felix there. It's no use now. He's out. That's Les Paul. Alright. So It's No Use is now on. He needs to unlap himself. Oh, be careful. Oh. So Felix, or It's No Use, has now unlapped himself. He is on the same lap as Felix. Technically, but right ahead of him. We have second place right on Felix too, looking to unlap himself. We'll go after Jeff. Oh, Felix going wide into the wall. Oh, no, Felix. All you had to do was hold on to it. He's trying to get it turned in. Some damage is not helping. Second place Merchant is only 2 laps back. So second place Merchant is having a good comeback here at the last half of this race. Sir is right on that same lap with second place. Jeff H has gone around Felix, is now 14 seconds off of It's No Use. So, It's No Use has 48 liters of fuel, while Jeff has 43. So, It's No Use, all he has to do is just keep it out of the wall. And second place is putting the pressure to try to get around him. Trying to unlap himself. Whoa, second place Merchant has made up the laps and gone around Felix. Oh my god! That's gotta be a safety car. What the heck? What? Oh, I wish we had replays. I think that It's No Use just got loose on his own and spun out and collected second place Merchant. What in the hell? Oh. Who's first Sarge 3? Is that who is that? It's not Groove, is it? Is that Groove? I don't know if he's still in here or not. Dang. Jeff H has now regained the lead. Sir is out there trying to unlap himself. Get some Felix just down from that. Sir is, or It's No Use, is falling down the timing table. Les Paul might even catch him. Matty Ice. Everybody taking a pit stop, take advantage of those safety cars. Oh, It's No Use. It's No Use. 121 seconds in the pit so far. And he's off. He's all fixed up. That was a hard hit. Dropped him all the way back to 5th. And now he's going to be racing. He's going to be racing the person he collected, second place Merchant. Jeff H now still a whole lap ahead. Looks like he's got a banged up wing. We are green flag racing again, boys. Friday leading the pack, but not for long. We have It's No Use right on his tail, looking for redemption. God, I wish I could replay that. Can I go to my stream and like go back? Yeah. Yeah. What, kitty? Alright, I can't go back. Kitty. Kitty. Meow. Meow. Can I go back on my, Oh, I can. Here it is. So I can go back on my YouTube stream and look at what happened. No, that was Felix. That was Felix's spin out. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, It's No Use loses it all by himself and then collects. Oh, collects a few people. Oh man. Can I get that to my feed over here? Les Paul looking good in 4th place now. Getting around Papa Bless. Still a lap down from Felix. Weiser and Felix are on the same lap. Just a few seconds from each other. Just a few seconds. I wonder if these don't mess anything up. Feed this back into itself. We Sir was able to unlap himself there. We have another safety car, and I'm unsure as why.
Oh, what?
Second place?
Game crashed.
Oh, no.
I was like, second place just left. Why'd he leave?
Game crashed.
Son of a bitch. You were having a good second half of the race there too.
I had a few mistakes, but
Yeah, it's no
Kept you
use
guys.
collected you.
yeah.
I was watching right when that happened. That was crazy.
I'll catch you guys next time.
All right. See ya.
Sorry, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Dang. Second place merchant has crashed. His game has crashed. We got Felix going in the pits. Maybe fix his car. I'm not sure. Weiser in second place. It's No Use is going to go on the charge. Him and Les Paul are on the same lap. And if they keep going, well, Felix is already moving out of the pit, so they will not be on the same lap as Felix. Felix and Weiser are on different laps as well now. Jeff H and Weiser are on the same lap. Yeah? What? We are green flag racing again. And those claws hurt. Jeff H taken off with it. Whoa, second place merchant has made up the laps and gone. All right. Weiser is 6 seconds off of Jeff H. It's No Use chasing down Jeff H, but on a different lap. That was a mistake on It's No Use dropping down from first. He had it he made a mistake all on his own out there. Not exactly sure what happened, but let's go back to the replay. Let's see if we can get this replay to go back to feedback through here. Alright, back to feedback through here. Alright, back to feedback through here. I cannot. Alright, it doesn't allow me to like back through here. I cannot. Okay, no, it doesn't allow me to like back through here. I cannot. Okay, no, it doesn't allow me to like back through here. I cannot. Okay, no, it doesn't allow me to like back through here. I cannot. Okay, no, it doesn't allow me to like back through here. I cannot. Okay. Okay. That's not what we wanted. Okay, the browser has it. Here we go. Second-place merchant has made up the laps and gone around field. Oh my god! You see that? There we go. Made up the laps and gone around. Oh my god! That's gotta be a safety car. What the heck? What? I wish we had replays. Well, I got a replay now. I'm able to play back on YouTube Live. This is kind of crazy. Oh my god! I can't change the viewer. That's gotta be a safety car. What the heck? And then everybody going through, hitting that wing. Boy. That was quite the mess up by It's No Use. Down to 45 laps. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I don't know if there's gonna be there's no food. We're gonna have any lap traffic trouble. Everybody's real spread out, all on different laps. Papa Bless has left us as well, so he must have had that. That must have been the start of the safety car on that last. We've lost Papa Bless, Groove Armada, second place Merchant. And the Thiagos did not make it tonight. Man. Jeff H just about ready to lap Friday again. How do I see my live stream chat? There it is. I got some more things to figure out here on the YouTube side of things. Looks like we have some people that have tuned in. But if you're watching right now, let me know how my audio sounds. I think it's a little echoey. I don't think that. Maybe it's the desktop audio that's really kind of messing. I don't know what that's going on exactly. Need a better mic. This one's a little echoey, I believe. Oh no, I can't really hear the stream without it feeding back crazy, so. We're gonna have something drastic happen here. I believe that they might have to pit before the end of the session, which might shake some things up. We have 21 liters of fuel left for. So Weiser has been in the pits. He's filled up. And here comes Felix. Is Felix going to get around him? There's Jeff coming out of or Weiser coming out of the pit right now, warming up some tires. Feel like going to be able to catch him. Doesn't look like it. Not just yet. It's no use, about half lap back from them. Oh, here we go. Felix going to try to make a move on Weiser. Looking like it. 36 laps to go. Is Felix going to regain second place from Weiser here? Oh, and he does. He does it. He does it. Is Weiser going to just let him take it? Or is he going to battle back? I think Weiser's going to get in the slipstream here. And he's going to try to give him a battle back. Felix is running a lot less fuel, so I don't know if that's going to help him or not. A little bit more worn in tires too, probably. Oh, there we go. Get on. Felix is running about half the fuel that Weiser is. I'm wondering if he's going to have to pit. Weiser can just hang out here. Felix might still have to pit. I think Weiser has got enough to go to the end of this race right now. So Jeff H is also going to have to pit. So that might make Weiser into be able to contest for first place. It's no use is going to have to pit. It was a long race. 200 laps, a lot of laps. Got about 15 minutes left. Alright, edit my description. Nobody's chatting. I don't know. How do I make this fun to watch? Really not much I can do tonight with Oval Race. It is a little boring. Weiser is just going to hang out behind Felix, which is a good move, I feel like. Because I think Felix is going to have to pit. Jeff H is catching up to Weiser right now. They're going to get the blue flag, so are they going to move out of the way for him or what? Oh, he's in for the pits. This is probably his last pit stop. Yeah, he pit at 125 and then not pitting again for 50 laps, basically. So Jeff is, yep, he just splashed for fuel. He didn't even fill all the way up. Is he going to stay ahead? I think he is. I think he's a whole lap ahead right now. So those guys are going to go around. They still have to go around. They still have to go around 2 more times, I think. Jeff H is on lap 175, whereas Felix is on lap 174 right now. So, yep. "20 seconds behind. It's no use catching up. It's no use coming into the pits. Yep, he's got 0.7 liters of fuel. So I think that does it for It's No Use's race. I don't think that Les Paul is going to catch him, but he's not going to catch Jeff H at this point. And Matty Ice is just now getting out of the pits. Friday's out there just driving around. He is 5 minutes behind. What is that? So Friday, 166, lap 166, so he is 12 laps behind the lead. Hey, no. Alright. Do I not have... I do have some of my audio coming through the desktop somehow. So when I turn that off, now I'm not echoing. Okay. I have no clue exactly what is making it echo, you know? But my audio is coming through on the desktop and on my microphone here, which is making it a little echoey. I don't know how to fix that. Seven liters of fuel left in Felix's car, which is so Weiser just needs to hang out there. Save some fuel. Here comes Jeff H. I believe. No. Yeah, where's Jeff H? I think he wants Weiser to just go on. Oh, there he goes. Felix diving into the pits. Weiser taking second place. With just a few laps left, 15 laps to go. Felix already moving. Felix is already moving. Is no use going to catch him? He is not, but they are on the same lap. So It's No Use could potentially go for a podium here. Which, if It's No Use goes for a third place, that gives him 35 points. And add 35 to 183. $218. That gives them enough to get into third in the standings. So tonight, Jeff H will be taking first place in the championship, and It's No Use will be moving into third. Jeff H dominating out here on Gateway. Ten laps left. Sir getting around Les Paul. Left traffic. Once again, everybody's pretty much on different laps. I wonder how I changed my. What is it? It's no use doing it in the pit again. Did I miss something? Brake on his car? I mean, Matty Ice and Les Paul have now passed him. It's no use had such a good race going. Two laps left. Not much to report on here. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Soap, VPG, Tringy's Designs, Security Solutions, and you guys can find us on the sim grid. Just look up ARL. And yeah, we have some races coming up that I think you guys, people that like AMS2, you guys should love this shit. We have a Daytona 24-hour race coming up July 27th at 4 p.m. PST. So that's, I'm not sure what is that day. Freaking hell is the 27th. Anyway, here we go. Jeff H, 200 laps. Should have one more lap. Oh yeah, 201 laps. It's no use is back out there. Almost 4 minutes behind. There we go. Congratulations, Jeff. We serve for the second. Here comes Felix across the line for third. Les Paul Sessions in fourth now. Look at that. Matty Ice. There we go. Save replay. Papa bless, my car needed 4 engines. That's why he was so far down. That's crazy. Let's see here. Calendar. The The 27th is a Sunday, the last Sunday of July.
Good race. Oh shit, I'm beat.
Yeah, my arms are noodles.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a long one, you guys. That was a long one.
Yeah, it was. Dang.
Dude, those two safety cars close together. I should have pit on the first one, but would have added an extra stop to my stint.
Yeah.
But then Les Paul pitted during it, and it let him catch up to me when I pit.
What did he?
And then the other one came out right after my pit stint, and the safety car came out in front of me, so it wouldn't let me pass. So then it put him a full lap ahead of me because it rounded him all the way behind me when he was
Right.
only like 10 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, yeah. The safety car coming out at a particular time can be detrimental. It's no use. Ended up 9 laps down. He had a couple of missteps at the second half of the race. He was up, first half of the race, pretty much it was It's No Use and Jeff going back and forth.
Yeah, what happened to It's No Use?
I don't know. Well, I mean, at one point he spun out in front of second place Merchant and collected him, and that was a big safety car. After that, he had a really long pit stop for that, which put him down to 5th, but I wasn't watching at the time. Like, something happened right, like, at the last 5 laps, and he was back in the
because I
pits.
passed him.
Yeah. He was back in the pits the last 5 laps. I think he must have spun out again or something.
I would like
I
to
was
have a moment
cooking.
of silence for Papa Bless's 4 engines.
I was cooking at the start, and then I clipped the wall a few laps in and took myself out.
I would
Yeah.
just like to say,
And I had minor suspension damage and minor front aero damage and engine damage the whole rest of the race from a few laps in because I didn't repair it. 'Cause it was,
Oh, really?
if we had,
I mean, it was like 13% a piece.
Yeah.
if we had a fucking moment of the race, I'm gonna take dibs. Going into turn 1, I was adjusting my weight jacker by mistake. I bumped it and adjusted it and upset the car going into 2. Coming out of 2, I was 45 degrees sideways looking at the infield, rotated to a 90, slid up the track, made no contact to the wall, righted the car, and kept going without a single point of damage. So
Well done.
I'm taking taking the gold medal for things that shouldn't have happened but did award tonight.
But you got me because you pitted on those two safety cars we had pretty close together.
Yes.
And I almost did, but then I'm like, man, that adds an extra stint to mine. And
Yes,
then I'm like, so
that's
no.
exactly why I didn't pit.
Well, no, then you did pit though, and
Oh,
I
did
didn't.
I?
So then when I pitted under green, you caught me because I pitted under green, and then the next safety car that came out pulled out in front of me when I was only like 10 seconds behind you, but it let you roll all the way around and get a whole lap ahead of me.
Nice. I'll have to
That was
pay the
like,
safety car driver a few bucks.
Yeah.
I'll have to post the clip of the other safety car that just pulled out in front of me too, that I almost hit the wall trying to avoid.
I
It
need
just
to
swerved across the track, almost hit me, and then said, "Pass the safety car." I said, "Go past the safety car." I'm like, "All right."
It's like, if I was passing him, then why wouldn't he just wait?
I was already passing him. It just kept going.
I got to apologize to Wee Sir. There were like 3 instances that I pinched him going into turn 1. I don't know if I just like have a Wee Sir filter in my eyeballs where I cannot see his car, or if he was the only car that was ghosting behind me. But I'd be going into turn 1, and turn 1's got that real weird entry where you kind of enter wide and tighten it. And as I was tightening it, crew chief goes, "Carlo," and I look over and there's this bright orange car that I'm just shoving down to the shoulder. Like, oh man, I did that to him like 3 times. So every time I saw him, I just gave him plenty of space after that. Just trying not to race anybody real hard tonight.
Yeah. You were like, oh, I'm just trying to get points on the board. Well, you got 4th place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. Not bad for a points day.
yeah. I will tell you, it hurts.
Yeah,
Definitely aches.
Yeah.
I bet.
But I'm glad I got to do it.
So
I will.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
couple oil overheating warnings during practice, so I opened my radiator a little more. I probably screwed myself. I didn't. The night race, I would have been fine, because practice
think-
was probably warmer than the race.
The track
So if
temp was
it's-
really high.
Yeah, I
so,
was gonna say if it's accurate to
I
real
shouldn't-
life, nighttime it would have been warmer. At least track temp.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So maybe I did a good move by adjusting it.
Yeah, it was weird, man. The practice session, I could not follow the line I took in any of my practice at home, like at all. Like it just car would not bite. And then we got into the qualifying, and I got a little bit more grip. And then race day, it was glued. But turns 1 and 2, I started to find a bit of a groove towards the end of the race, but I was still way off the pace. Y'all are fucking aliens.
A couple of the front runners in our league are quit fast as all hell.
Every time I saw you in my rearview mirror, I'm just like, I'm gonna get out of the way. Just gonna get out of the way.
Thank
I
you.
couldn't find the pace I found in time trial. I'm on the first page of time trial for this track. I ran a
Yep.
26 and I just could not find it.
I have the same problem in every single race that I do, whether it's IMSA or Formula USA. Like I'm just cannot find the numbers that I got.
it's no use.
What
having-
downforce?
IMSA. Yeah.
Oh.
What happened is no use.
Well, it's no use in qualifying had almost 5 kilometers an hour over, I think, Jeff's top speed.
Oh damn.
Because
yeah,
I run really high downforce.
Gotcha. The
Yeah.
I think he was 300 kilometers an hour, and then Weiser ended up at 299 kilometers an hour, and Jeff had 295.
Mm.
Top speed.
I would love to qualify with average speed like they actually do on the ovals.
Yeah.
Reza, if you ever listen to this, please give us that. That's one of the coolest things, is the fastest qualifiers. Bummed for freaking second place Merchant, man. He just had incident after incident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
no
sucks.
use collected him. It's no use collected Jeff at one point.
I watched
Yeah,
Jeff
but-
make a very rare mistake in turn 2. I got to witness that.
Yeah, I don't know what. I just fell asleep, I guess. I don't know.
I know. I
Like,
just
I don't know. I think I just got on the throttle too early. But yeah, that thing just hooked like out of nowhere.
it
I
did that
couldn't
to me
believe it.
3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, turn 2
Yeah.
is brutal. You got to be
I know.
really careful out of that one.
It's so weird. It's like there's like a square inch of it that if you touch it the right way, it just doesn't matter how much mechanical or aero grip you have, the car's going around.
Yeah.
You can take that corner pretty fast. It's just a trail brake, light trail brake, and then drop it down the third. But then you got to be careful when you get on the gas.
Yeah, because it'll just start to step out.
What'd you guys run
Yeah.
for rear wind?
Oh, I don't remember. I have to look at my setup.
So whatever it came out of the box.
Yeah, it's pretty loose in turn 1 with full fuel. I ran higher rear wing, and yeah, that's I think where I was making a lot of my time.
I adjusted my. Actually, I didn't run it out of the box. I ran 2 clicks less rear arrow and a click more front arrow. Because I was finding a pretty good bite in 3 and 4. I just thought maybe it was my driving style or my line in 1 and 2 that was stepping me out. But like once I got comfortable with it, I was like foot to the floor in 3 and 4, and it would just go in
Mhm.
5th gear.
I ran a really loose setup, but that kind of screwed me in the turn 1 and 2, because I that's where I was losing time, was turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, in hindsight 2020, I maybe should have run a tighter setup because that's where I was also losing time. I think most of my consistency was in the straights in 3 and 4. It's just so weird having 2 different angles in an oval.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was running lower downforce than the default setup. I had it at 4 clicks down, adjusted. I had my setup pretty loose. I just checked it compared to the
Interesting.
default. And I had my front downforce. My front downforce was actually up a couple clicks though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ran,
so I
like,
I definitely bumped mine up for front end bite, and then that combined with the weight jacker, I started to find some good, you know, grip. Even in a toe, I wasn't feeling so much the effects of dirty air. It's when somebody cut the dirty air just down in front of me is when I got the most of it.
He's got in trouble in dirty air in turns 3 and 4 a couple times because you can take that so fast.
Yes,
A couple times.
it
That
was
brutal.
it was freaking wild, man. I don't know, I had the same issue from Indy, but I think there was a lot of strategy race going on there. I remember the first fucking safety car came out, and everybody stayed out on track, and I'm just watching, and then Jeff H goes bloop down onto the, and I'm like, man, it's only like lap 20.
I should
And
have
I
pit
was-
during that first safety car of 2.
I was
That would have at
thinking,
least
I'm
been
like-
within a few seconds we could have battled.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way I would need to pit but I think the safety cars ended up falling in a way that served me well, anyways, because we had one at like lap 99 or 98, and I had just gotten the notification that I was half on fuel, and I'm like, okay, well, I can go another roughly 20, 25 laps. And so I was just fuel saving during all those safety cars just to try to stretch my fuel stint out. I didn't have as much degradation on the tires personally. Like, I'd notice them start to fall, but it wasn't unmanageable. So
I was
like,
running
if
about 42 lap stints. That's about
Yeah.
where I was seeing it.
I was able to stretch my stints to about 45. If I really wanted to, I could push 50. My last stint was 35 laps. I pit again at lap 165, but I was doing the math in my head on that second to last safety car going, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing and where I'm pitting, because this could be the call that makes it or breaks it for me. I didn't honestly expect to finish 4th. It's no use having a failure. Definitely saved my race. I do feel super bad for the Brazil guys, because that's just such a bummer. Those guys are rapid.
yeah, that would have really added to the race. That's
I know.
a shame.
That many more
Yeah.
cars on the track too. You just got more cars to tow off of to keep up with the pack.
Yeah, and the
Right.
other thing, I think there was only 2 complete retirements. Like, leave the game, complete, close out of the sessions. Like,
Was Groove
and
Papa,
Merchant.
and Merchant.
Papa Bless retired to pit, so he still technically showed up on the leaderboard, but
Oh.
yeah, we only had 3 cars not finish, which if you'd have asked me at the start of the evening, I would have assumed it would have been 3 cars that finished.
It was pretty clean racing though. I mean,
Yeah, no, I didn't really think anybody. At one point, I think Friday kind of started to. It was towards the end of the race. It felt like I was getting a bit of a block, but I kind of thought back to all the times that I pinched Weiser and could have sworn I didn't see him in my mirror, and I wonder if it was that fucking
Mirror glitch.
just see the shadow of the car until it's beside you bug.
Yeah.
God, that hit me. That almost hit me a couple times. I almost accidentally took out a couple leaders because all of a sudden they're just on my radar next to me.
Yeah, just
I'm like,
out of
what?
nowhere.
Overall, the 3 front runners though, every time they lapped me, it was really clean.
Yeah, I tried to make it easy for him. Like, I was just out here trying to get points on the board and make up for a lost race last week, and racing one-handed. My fucking right arm hurts, and I am super sweaty.
I
You
gotta
racing
hop off,
that
guys.
stuff?
Take it easy, Jeff, man.
All right,
Later,
yeah, good
congrats,
racing, guys.
dude.
Good race. Nice
Thank you.
win.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You
Are you
too.
racing IMSA this week?
I am not.
Mhm.
I only raced this because it
Oval's
was
easier.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to manage with one hand. I did get my specialist appointment bumped up about 4 weeks, so I'm hoping. So I'm gonna miss the first round of season 3 IMSA anyways. The Street Rod Nationals are in town starting that Thursday, and the big kickoff party at the local seafood restaurant is that Tuesday. So I'll be down there for the kickoff party, but I'll be there for round 2, and I think by then I should be. That'll be roughly 8 weeks since I screwed my hand up. I should be okay, provided I don't need surgery. That's what we're.
That's what you're looking for with the specialist.
And as long as I mean, I'm gonna kind of gauge it and see if I can do Road America in the Indy series.
That's such a fun track. I love that track.
It's my favorite.
So I like the track. The track does not like me. I'm super bad at Road America. But it's also a very physical track, and I got to make sure that my grip strength is still not quite there. I was able to, like, wash my hands yesterday when I was getting ready for work, and I grabbed the towel with my right hand and washed and dried my left hand, and then I balled the towel up and tried grabbing it with my left hand, and I was able to, like, grab it and palm it, but I wasn't able to put much force down on it with my thumb. So as long as it continues to improve, it's just such a slow recovery. That's what sucks, and it kills me, man. I would have loved her, especially when I look at, like, the fucking GT3 standings and go, goddamn, if I didn't miss a race or two, like, I could very, very legitimately be in the top 3 in GT3, and that's what just fucking kills me.
Excited to be in from the start for IMSA Season 3. I got to figure out what I want to run for a car. I'm struggling with the Corvette.
I struggled so hard with the Corvette. So I did
Yeah.
extensive testing before Season 2 because I just, on a whim, picked the fucking BMW for Season 1. And then when I asked if I could switch it after the first round that I raced in, my first round was the second round of Season 1, and Sean's like, nope, can't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And then other people ended up switching cars and classes later, but
You just lose
no
all,
harm, no foul.
You lose all your points. That's what I think.
Yeah.
What we should have done is been like, yeah, you switch, but you don't carry your
You
points.
forfeit your victories or whatever, your point standings, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine, whatever. Like, I didn't hold a grudge. I got it. I'm like, I get it. I registered with the car. I got to use the car. What the fuck ever. Ended up finding some pace with it, but it just felt slow. So before Season 2, I did the math. It was like 700 cumulative laps at Brasilia. I would run like 5-lap stints in all the GT3 cars and average out my times. And then I would run a 10-lap stint in all the GT3 cars, but I would change the running order every time and then average out the times. Then I ran them in the cold, and then I ran them in the hot, then I ran them in the wet. And I ended up finding that the McLaren is just, for me, it was down to the McLaren or the Lamborghini were the two that I was fastest in, but the Lamborghini was so on edge. Like, it felt like if you just flicked it the right way, it would be doing a 720 off into the sand and then flipping over the wall.
Lamborghini's on edge in pretty much every sim. That's just
Like,
how that car drives.
It was fast, and I feel like if it's something that I was capable of mastering, I could have been quick. But I'm like, man, the McLaren just, it felt good out of the box, and with a little bit of tweaking and adjusting, it felt even better. I stuck with the McLaren. I really liked it.
I'm decent in the McLaren. I'm probably fastest in, like, the Mercedes, but that's also one of the most stable of the GT3s. The Mercedes.
You got to drive the Mercedes then. Nobody drives the Mercedes. We had one guy driving the Mercedes, and I haven't seen him since like round 3.
Trying to stay loyal. I was trying to stay loyal to who cuts my paycheck.
Well, that's fair, but
I work for GM, so I was trying to stay loyal.
Yeah.
I tried staying domestic.
Car sucks.
I'm like, I work in the United States. I live in the United States. I'm a red-blooded American. I'm going to race the Corvette. And I did some LFM races on it, and I'm like, fuck the Corvette. I'm never driving it again.
I'm horrible with the Corvette in any sim. I don't know why I tried it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to stay loyal. I'm decent in the Cadillac if I went GTP, but it seems like in IMSA, GTP is a pretty full class.
No, actually, you can usually get into that one. Honest to goodness, you can usually get into that one. This week was the fullest it's been, or this past week, it's the fullest it's been since I've probably started racing with ARL.
What?
We had like
What
6 of them, I think.
IMSA?
Yeah, an IMSA.
I'll just have to see how signups land.
But if there's one that you want to race in, man, sign up for it anyways. Like, you've been here long enough to know that we've got 30 people, 29, 30 people signed up for Formula USA. How many people were here tonight?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
13.
But, except for 3 people couldn't even get in. They couldn't see the.
I am in the sports car challenge in iRacing right now, running the LMP3 instead of GT4s though, so it's kind of nice to get in a GT3 car and something.
Yeah. I like the GT3 car. I'm a German car fan, and I tried to do the BMW first, but the Porsche was just faster.
The BMW's just so slow.
I know.
It's
Porsche's
got a
quick
good
if you can
top
master
end.
it.
The Porsche caught me off guard because compared to all the GT3 cars I tested, it was literally a gear ahead of every single one of them in my testing. So, like, if I would take a turn in 3rd gear in another car, the Porsche was in 4th.
Yeah, it's just got different gear
I'm like-
ratio. Just
I'm like-
slightly different.
It's also one of the looser ones too. Not quite as loose as the Lamborghini, but the Porsche is looser. I feel like.
I've gotten really used to it. It's pretty much the only car that I can go quick at.
If they ever add the Ferrari to this game,
Yep. They
the
have
Ferrari
the
GT3 is pretty loose and pretty quick.
They have the Lamborghini coming, or not Lamborghini. Gosh, the Aston Martin coming. So you
Views,
guys,
are they adding more IMSA tracks with this update, or are they just?
We don't. The only announcement is the Aston Martin, which would be the LMDH Aston Martin and the GT3 Aston Martin.
They've said they plan on expanding the IMSA content, and I'm pretty sure they said including tracks. I just don't know if
Yeah.
it's with this update.
Yeah, I don't know either. They didn't say anything about that for the last announcement. You guys
My
gonna
big
Ohio.
question,
You guys gonna drive the Daytona 24-hour,
I might not be able to make that time.
2.5-hour?
probably
I would
won't
love
be
to.
driving it. I might try to commentate it. It depends. There's an INDYCAR race that day, and it should be well concluded by the time that race starts, but I got to see what dinner plans are.
Yeah,
Sunday, my wife and I usually
Yeah,
have dinner with the family, so
I know it's like the middle of summer and it's on Sunday.
if I can
and I just don't like.
weasel my way out of that, maybe.
Yeah, if it was in the
hopefully-
fall or winter, I might do that time on a Sunday.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for the Mustang to come to AMS2.
Summer, it's hard to swing that though.
Alablam, that's who was driving the Mercedes. He has.
Yeah, I'm
not-
decent in the Mercedes.
he has
it's one of the
not
more
started
stable
The last
cars.
2. Scuba Steve.
Corvette's just tough. It's understeery as hell. It's just not responsive.
Yeah. I didn't even try the Corvette, to be honest.
It's
I tried all, like, Lamborghini, Audi, McLaren, yeah, all those. But I'm trying to decide whether I want to jump ship to like an LMDH for that 2.5-hour, or stick with the GT3.
the LMDHs are fun. I love that Cadillac LMDH.
Yeah. I
what-
like the BMW. It's the one I usually drive.
The
I will be
Cadillac
torn.
just makes such a nice sound.
Oh, it does. I will be torn between running that or running another GT3 this season.
Yeah.
They'll
Alright.
take all the hands they can get in the GTPs, I'm sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do some